Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So we had, what was it, a 5, 6 day heat wave here in the Catskills? I know it was a heat wave all across the country, but just got over it. And now it's cold. It's cold. It's windy. It looks like there's a hurricane. There was a tornado watch in the other town. I mean, wacky weather. So, all right, Joe Biden is going to win the presidency. Big blue wave, the Senate, the House. That's my prediction. And the big reason, women. That's just. I'm telling you. I look at this poll. 64% of white women with degrees. All right, that's 64%, but women in generally, educated women, educated men too. Trump's base are the white males, non-college, so uneducated, kind of blue-collar lunch bucket dudes. It's always been kind of the case, even though it shouldn't. I've done several videos why the Democratic Party supports the working man, but that changed a long time ago. I've done several videos and I'll talk about that again. But anyway, I'm going to show you a clip here, and this is the reason why. They've gone too far. They pushed it too far with Roe Wade, overturning Roe Wade, all of that. This Christo fascist, whatever you call it, autocratic garbage. And I'm telling you, it's these men who want to control women, and a good chunk of those men who want to control women are incels. They're incels. They're angry men who can't get laid. Let's face it. I've met these people. When I was a younger man, I used to talk to these incel dudes. Like a guy in his mid-20s, I'm 25, I'm still a virgin, and I'm like, and then they get violent, they get angry, and I empathize, I get that. That could be very frustrating and all that. But here we are. I'm going to play a clip from this young lady on TikTok, whatever. Sorry, I'm a boomer. But check this out. And it's, in a nutshell, right on the nose. Check it out. This says it all, why Biden's going to win in 2024.
Do you guys remember when I posted this video? This one right here, if you don't remember it, go back and watch it. Because while these Christian nationalists are busy putting 10 commandments in all the schools, some other states are already working on the voting rights. Every time I mention this, people are always like, oh, there's no way they can't take away women's right to vote, or gay people's right to vote, or black people's right to vote, or brown people's right to vote. But Christian nationalists have been working to take over the Republican Party for a long time, and they're in now. When I said months before Roe was overturned that they were going to overturn Roe, everyone was like, there's no way they can do that. And then they did. Project 2025 pretty much lays out the rest of their plan once they get another Republican in office. And Trump is absolutely bought and paid for by these fundamentalist Christians. He's even using their verbiage. And notice here how he says, in public schools and private schools and many other places. The first major step in a revival of religion. Another big step in moving us toward being a Christian nation, which is what they believe we're supposed to be. Not freedom of religion. Not separation of church and state. If you are a Republican and you're voting to save your money in 2024, you're voting to be a Christian nationalist. You are, whether you realize it or not. When you hear Trump say that he wants to return the power to the state, this is why. Because a big majority of the states are red, run by Republicans, who are now mostly Christian nationalists, or at least being paid for by Christian nationalists. And these people don't seem to actually even be Christians. They don't seem to follow the word of Jesus. But because they hold so many seats, they're able to make laws, reverse laws, and do these types of things. And when I tell you Christian nationalists are coming for the vote, the voting right, I'm not kidding.
Let's say you can wave your Christian nationalist wand. We wake up tomorrow in a Christian nation, a Christian nationalist nation as you're describing, all right? There's a lot of fears that people have. Here's one of them. Will women have the right to vote tomorrow if you wave that magic Christian wand?
No.
Okay, why not? I want to get into why not. Yeah, that's great.
Because if we had a Christian nation tomorrow and women did have the right to vote, we would not have a Christian nation within 50 years.
Okay, elaborate a little bit on that.
Because the husband has been appointed by God as the head of his home. And no-fault divorce and women's suffrage, more than anything else, ultimately split the household.
They're telling you everything you need to hear. Women's right to vote, no-fault divorce. They're going to come after abortion, which they already have, your right to vote, contraception, no-fault divorce. Women not being allowed to be owned by men is what ultimately split the household. These Christian men never wanted to lose that power, so they're aiming to get it back. So if you're a Republican, again, voting to save your money, understand what you're voting for. You're taking the rights away from your daughters, sisters, mothers. You're putting in power a very specific set of people.
In a nutshell, she said it all. Okay. If you like the video, like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. We have a very small channel, slowly growing, and who knows, right? Okay. Eventually, I'm going to have long form podcasts, but we shall see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But anyway, peace, everyone. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Hit like and subscribe. You know you want to. Peace.